Meanwhile, moving on, let's see what Tassang has to say. Tassang Wilfred, the father of the ongoing struggle for the freedom of Southern Cameroonians from the colonial occupation, exploitation, and enslavement, explained to Southern Cameroonians since 2017 why they must not celebrate 11 February, which is the day of their enslavement. In a video, Tassang carefully explained the significance of 11 February to Ambazonians, which includes oppression, marginalization, rape, and all forms of imagery oppression from 78 and counting. Well, it is believed that those that choose the day as a youth day don't have the interest of Ambazonians at heart. And so for Ambazonians, it is important to ignore the day and rather mourn the death of all our brothers and sisters killed so far in this senseless war.
Fellow Southern Cameroonians, our dear young compatriots, the 11th of February 2017 is here. This year, it is a Saturday, just like it was the case in 1961. This is very symbolic. It is symbolic because this date should have marked our independence and freedom. Unfortunately, it has come to represent our entry into oppression, marginalization, slavery and servitude, torture, rape, and all forms of imaginable brutality. It is for these reasons we should find no pleasure in celebrating this date, mischievously named the Youth Day. Those who chose this day of servitude for our youths did not have your interest at heart. Their intention was simply to distort and erase our history alongside all that we hold dear, our enviable educational and legal systems. On behalf of the leadership of our struggle, I therefore call on you all to rise up like one man and tell Yaoundé and the rest of the world.
President Sako as well. President Sako of Ambazonia spearheading this resistance calls the lockdown a necessary act of collective resistance and economic sabotage targeted at undermining the colonial administration's celebration, which the Ambazonian Authority and people consider to be fraudulent and disrespectful to their quest for national sovereignty and territorial sovereignty as well. The Vice President has also echoed the Unified Command's declaration that the customary 11 February celebrations are to be conspicuously absent from the nation's calendar for the current year and even forever. Ambazonian citizens have been vocal in their opposition to February 11th being marked as Youth Day under the auspices of La République du Cameroun, which they regard as a colonizing force. In statements leading up to the lockdown, Ambazonian activists have pointed out the historical conflicts and political strife that mark the relationship between La République du Cameroun and Ambazonia.
Well, the call for a lockdown is anticipated to have significant implications with potential disruptions to both local and international economic activities in the region. While the move is seen as a bold assertion of autonomy by Ambazonia, it also places a spotlight on the ongoing war for international recognition and the complex geopolitical dynamics of the area. Ambazonians should also note that the Ambazonian State Army are on high alert as previous confrontations have led to violence. So the Ambazonian government has urged citizens to comply with the lockdown, framing it as a patriotic duty essential to their advancement of their cause.